Hello everyone, welcome back to another Life is Strange reunion video. We're just going to be continuing with the game. Part 1 ended kind of abruptly, and I apologize for that. Reason for that being is the PlayStation has a record limit of 60 minutes, which I was not aware of before. So, yeah, that is not very nice. Anyway, basically, I'm just adding this little part at the beginning to make it start as a part 2. At the end, I think I say this is the end of part 1. It's the end of part 2. Just keep that in mind. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, here we go. Life is Strange reunion. Okay, and we're back. Yeah, I didn't realize there was a 60-minute recording limit for PlayStation. Index card?
How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing.
Honestly, I might cut to the part where I actually find the answer.
Don't worry, Swordmaster Frostbite. I'll find your killer.
I mean, I guess I could try saying that it's Mina.
Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still.
Okay.
Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2?
Okay, it was Mina.
Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Get Moses what is locked in the cabinet.
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear.
So I can blow it up and it'd be fine.
Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike. You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Oh.
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo.
Max is not affected by rewind. So I can just tell him what it is?
I bet Chloe and Moses would have loved each other as only two nerds could.
It just breaks again.
Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes, need another plan. A test where I get to break into things?
Right.
A test where I get to break into things? Is Moses trying to cheer me up?
So, I need maybe a key.
Moses' pride and joy. Though, he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers. I'll need the mug intact to give it to Moses. How can I keep it from breaking?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she... When I, split reality in two and then mashed it back together, it wasn't exactly seamless. I offered to help him finish it, but Moses likes the reminder that all those crazy memories really happened.
Damn.
It was you, Mina.
There was
I didn't know you had it in you.
There was the proof. We found it after the fact. Who keeps making the car alarm go off?
You probably are a true samurai, actually.
I don't know what would... I'm lost. If I open it again, it's just gonna break again.
Okay.
So the screwdriver doesn't work. Obviously.
For all I know, you only use your powers to toast marshmallows.
Oh, there we go. There we go. That makes sense.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
And now we can open the door.
Yes.
Mug acquired. Who's sending me a text message? Oh, no one? I thought that meant text message.
Max, you have to unbust the door.
What? Fixing it wasn't part of the test?
I think you know that it was.
I love Max. It's like, hey, that was part of the test.
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
I guess I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses!
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Ah!
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just... Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Thank you, teleporting Max. What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's because the fire
That's fascinating.
probably has to happen.
Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
Or it will happen. Nothing is going to stop the fire from happening.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
Scared.
I know my powers are, well, powerful. But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
The school isn't a mug.
This? Going back into a photo? Trying to stop a major catastrophe? This is where the bad shit starts happening.
We won't try to change everything. But if we figure out where and how the fire starts, we might be able to change the thing that matters. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
Well,
Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes, I wish everyone still remembered. The 2 timelines and everything with Safi and me having powers and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I know you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Even Amanda?
Especially Amanda. Dating a time traveler is not for everyone. Every conversation ended with, "Did you rewind that?" Every argument started with, "Don't rewind this."
I get where she's coming from. It's easy to imagine how someone with your powers could be manipulative.
that's
I get
true.
it too. But it did hurt when she forgot about my powers and got so much happier. I couldn't remind her. I couldn't be the reason she got so anxious again. But then I really was lying to her. And I couldn't live with that either.
She still makes eyes at you and the turtle. Any regrets?
Sometimes.
Amanda is amazing. If there was a way to be honest about my powers and make her happy, I'd love to find it.
Suspects.
So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses.
Yeah, but
No
would she
way.
really
I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
I mean, it could, but I'm gonna say no question mark because it could be her, but I don't think it is her.
I still don't think Safi would burn down the school. At least not on purpose.
At least not the Safi we thought we knew.
That being
True.
said, one thing we know about Safi is that she gets reckless when she's angry.
Okay, my powers.
The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Trying to save Chloe and the place I love is how I destroyed the last place I loved.
Arcadia Bay, right? It looked beautiful. At least from the photos you showed me.
It was beautiful. When it was still on the map. How do I know Lakeport won't be next? How are you so calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do. So, how do we stop a fire before it starts?
You stop the person who lit the fire,
Oh, right.
obviously.
My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to.
Wait, what?
If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
Doesn't she go to a trip?
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Could be.
Secret society. Shitty calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
And in the fire, I noticed some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering. And Max? Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
The game is afoot. From here on, it's up to you to find enough evidence to pinpoint the source of the fire. Remember to look everywhere for clues. Damn. We really need to look everywhere. Oh boy. Caledon.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy, crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
Change of plans.
Actually, there's been a change of plans. The trip has been postponed.
I'm sorry, Max. Professional setbacks are always tough. Give yourself time to grieve, okay?
Yeah,
Thanks,
I don't think she's the
Now, let's
fire
get
starter.
to today's lesson. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes, colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have.
Call Loretta.
Loretta, take a stab.
Perfection.
Speak for yourself.
Okay.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them,
Maybe a story?
I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember. I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe.
The go of the book.
Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You looked intriguing.
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
Ooh.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too. Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
Yeah, I do think she's a bit odd. Maybe she's the one who started the fire. Who knows? Yeah, that's
Well,
pretty good.
Did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me. Safi, is that you?
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
Yep. Yeah, that's Safi. That's for sure Safi.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was One of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken.
Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me.
Was that really Safi? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure.
Like, I know...
But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming.
True.
Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire.
I know that smoking isn't a one-person thing,
Reggie-
but Safi was like the only character to smoke in the games. Interesting.
Amanda is performing tonight. Last time, I had to be on the road and couldn't make it. But tonight... is the president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them. I'm not advocating for tarring and feathering Owen just yet. But this statue does make me think about it.
Alright, let's go find
Didn't Reggie have a hard time figuring out how to
People.
ask someone to take their photo? Maybe I can help. Reggie has been on edge lately. Maybe it has something to do with Abraxas?
Don't ask me what I'm doing, I don't even know.
Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay.
Don't stare!
Okay.
The guy I see at the gym. Spotted him a few times, but he's still very much a stranger. I was hoping maybe...
This camera is the best icebreaker there is. Trust me.
Yeah? Okay. Here goes.
Watch it go horribly wrong now. Good job, Max.
Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, so it's a thing I have to do for class, so I don't really have a choice, but oh, for sure. No, I'm into that, for sure. Hey, no issues here. I'm a safe guy. It's good. You have a good one. I'm gonna put
just
that
knew
away.
it. I just knew it.
Oh,
What happened?
total rejection. He said he doesn't believe in analog media. Then I finger gunned him. Oh God, I can never show my face in that gym again.
Sorry, Reggie.
Oh, now I realize what that means.
Hey, Reggie. It's a camera, Reggie, not a pickup tool. Your dating life does not hinge on a photograph.
That actually helps. A lot, thanks. Okay. I'm going in. Sorry, Max.
Both ways it went wrong? Are you kidding me, bro?
Hey, Reggie.
So either way, he's just
It's a camera,
okay.
Reggie has been on edge lately. Maybe it has...
Maybe if I talk to this guy.
Hello there.
What's up?
I'm doing a campus survey. We're trying to figure out where students are from.
Tyler, Texas, ma'am. Born and raised.
Thank you kindly.
Don't know how that helps.
Hey, Reggie. Let me guess. You're working up the courage to ask that student to take his photo?
Yeah. Good guess.
Little tip. Tell him you have some connection to Texas. You know, football, dude ranches, whatever.
Texas. I can work with that. Thanks, Max. Going in. Hi. I'm Reggie.
Okay.
Super teacher strikes again.
I don't see how that helped with.
Maybe
I don't
been
believe in
teaching
analog
everyone
media.
all along.
But it helped. It helped. I'm not gonna say anything. It helped.
I hate the idea of snooping on my students, but I wonder if there are any Abraxas secrets that could help stop this fire. Who else could use my help? Oh, this is a weird party. Oh, Reggie. Why is Owen so interested in Abraxas?
Well, isn't he the new president? Alright, let's go find Loretta. Oh, that's not Loretta, but she's the first person I saw, so let's go talk to her.
Jeanette was trying to take a photo that conveyed a lot of emotion. I should check on her.
Hey, Jeanette. How did your assignment go?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
I wouldn't call that vulnerable. Raw and powerful.
You create a sense of raw power that's really compelling.
No, you don't get it. I was trying to break composition to create a sense of tension and drama. Damn it!
Jeanette, let me see that photo.
Well, okay.
Wow. I love how you break the rule of thirds and short-size your subject. The imbalance is so tense and dramatic.
You're just lying
Oh
now.
my god, thank you. That was exactly my intention.
You're just lying now.
Just do me a favor. Try the assignment again, but focus more on your subject than your camera.
Sure. Thanks again, Max.
Professor Mija is such a good colleague.
Hey, Professor Mija. Thanks for posing for Jeanette.
It's Ratty now, Max. And it's my pleasure.
Oh. That's sure to be a trophy.
Don't mind me.
Oh,
Just
it's a collectible.
admiring the cuteness.
Sure to be part of a trophy.
President Teller is all in on his Caledon 2.0 plan. Personally, I'm a fan of the current original Caledon.
Same here. I don't like his plan. His plan sucks. I hate him. Don't like him.
Why does Caledon's new slogan read like a personal threat?
Come see what the new Caledon has in store for you. Innovation, cutting edge, tech and business leadership. That sounds like trash. Like, his plan sounds trash. What he wants to make it isn't bad. It's just this school is not made for that, you know?
Amanda has gone all out putting this event together to support Lakeport. And now that I'm still around, I get to be there to support her.
True.
I didn't even notice this last time. But I'm sure paying attention now.
Till warning is lifted, avoid open flames, fireworks, tossing cigarettes, or any flames in high vegetation areas. I'm not saying to I'm not saying to set fire to any vegetarian areas. Let's not do that.
Is this what that protest was about? The Abraxas house?
Ah. Okay.
Loretta is certainly making waves with her Abraxas podcast. And plenty of enemies.
Is there no
Amanda has gone all out putting this event together to
podcast that
support
we can listen to?
Lakeport. And now that I'm still around, I get to be there to support her.
Okay, where...
All those affected by the storm may participate with care in this act of rebuilding and resilience.
I think I count. With the fab closed from the storm damage, they moved a lot of the art out here.
I mean, makes sense. Where the hell's Loretta?
Probably most of the time, being a teacher is amazing. Other times, it makes me want to shake my fist and scream about these damn kids today.
Okay, Max, you're not that old. Relax.
Half the time, the students don't want to figure out how to fix the issue themselves. All seems fine to me. Wonder if it's just jammed. Maybe it just needs the tried and true smack. Well, that's one way to take a photo.
I like that photo.
For an accidental portrait.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a good photo right there. I like that photo.
Most of the time,
Okay.
being a teacher is amazing. That was an unexpected photo. Been looking to take one of these for a bit. And to think, the camera was broken.
Well, it wasn't broken. You said yourself the student just didn't want to fix it. Because they're lazy. No entry. Construction in progress. Progress. Okay, but seriously, where the hell's Loretta? Am I blind? She was like the first person I wanted to talk to, and I can't fucking find her.
This is where the brunt of the storm hit on campus. Apparently, the damage was way... I think Loretta had a hard time getting a good photo of a student. I should see if she needs any help.
Where is she? Am I blind? Oh, there she is. That's her, right? Yeah, that's her. Yeah, I was just blind.
Need to find Loretta.
Max. She's standing right in front of you.
Loretta always knows more than she should. Which, in this case, is a good thing. I think he was one of Ven's minions, back when he was still in charge of Abraxas.
Hey, Loretta. How's your assignment going?
Terrible. This guy's giving me nothing.
It's like that sometimes.
Of course.
Have you done anything to put him at ease?
I don't
No.
want him at
Why would I
ease.
do
want
any
him
of
to
that?
Tell me about the drama at Abraxas. He's a senior member.
Right.
He must know what Reggie's hiding.
Maybe. Maybe he does. I don't know. Not the assignment, not your podcast.
That's not the assignment, Loretta.
Fine. I got his photo and not an ounce of dirt for my podcast. Is there anything else?
Yeah, because it's not... Bro.
Kind of a weird question, but are you planning any sort of march on campus?
That is a weird question. What are you driving at?
It's just rumor I'm looking into. Humor me.
No. I'm not planning any march, parade, procession, or any other kind of organized walking.
Understood.
A liar.
You've been digging pretty deep into Abraxas for your podcast. Any developments?
Are you trying to get a sneak peek of my next episode?
That,
Maybe.
and I have some reasons to be concerned about them myself.
Well, let me
Sorry.
just say, I'm following a lead that could blow the top off Abraxas and its administration. But you'll have to listen to the next ep.
Damn. That's some teaser.
True. True, it is some teaser.
Illuminating as always, Loretta.
That's me, shining a light in the dark for those who can't see.
Are you
Right.
still taking my picture? I have to get to jazz practice.
Cool it, Thelonious. We'll be done soon.
I should make my way back to where class started.
Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. Although there might be some more clues in some places. Not over here. I don't imagine the game will let me go this way.
I have to stay by my class.
Didn't think so. Okay, let's just go back.
Class is almost over. I should head over to the soldier statue. I'm not advocating for tarring and feathering Owen just yet. But this statue does...
Photography 101.
I wonder what Chloe would make of Professor Caulfield. She'd probably blow out an orbital nerve from rolling her eyes.
Probably.
It's almost the anniversary of the storm that destroyed Arcadia Bay. I used to dread being with Chloe at this time of year. Now I dread being without her.
You don't get it. This Fremont House shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Fremont? Is there some connection to the fire? How can I hear more without Reggie noticing? He's not gonna say anything else now that he knows I'm around.
Ah! Max! You scared me.
Are you spying on Reggie?
Look, I'm investigating Abraxas. Their president is having a secretive conversation. With this shotgun mic, I can hear everything. Loretta, come on, Max. I heard you asking around about them. If you want to listen in, just say the word.
Yes, I do. I'm very much intrigued.
Respectfully, I don't think you get it. This shit with the Fremont House isn't a joke. If word got out, it's not just a house to us. We have history there. Our lore, our memories, our... No, I wasn't gonna say secrets. I told you, there is no hall of secrets. You sound like Loretta. You're asking me to do something very risky. If I stick my neck out, what's in it for me? Okay, we'll talk tomorrow then.
Do I really want Loretta knowing that I snooped with her? I don't love Loretta knowing that I spied on Reggie.
Yeah, just to be safe.
Now Loretta won't know that I spied on Reggie with her. It's a good thing I'm not evil, because this rewind thing is powerful.
Yeah, that's true.
Great work today, everyone. Drop your assignments off in my mailbox before Monday.
Oh, what's she doing here?
Maxine, what a pleasure to see your face.
Yours too. I didn't know you were back. This campus has not felt the same without you.
Yes. Well, a lot has happened in the last 9 months. Tell me, how have you been, Professor Caulfield?
Pretty good. Putting out fires. Yep, I'm saying that. Putting out fires.
Lately, I feel like everything is on fire, and I'm the only one who can put it out.
You just summarized my career in academia. I'm sure the shift to President Teller has been challenging. Owen and I have different ideas for Caledon, but he is a good man.
I don't know about that.
The main idea we seem to disagree on is whether I should have a job.
Don't worry. Now that I've taken on a more active role in the Board of Regents, I can ensure that Owen does not push you out.
That's a major relief.
Good. Because I have something to ask you. It is about Safia. We haven't spoken in many months. It has caused me tremendous pain.
I'm so sorry, Yasmin.
I know Safia has her reasons. There is still so much about that night on the Overlook that I do not understand. I sometimes feel the storm was not natural. It was a manifestation.
I think you're onto something.
I feel the same way. I wish I were able to explain more about that night, but I can't.
It feels good to be able to talk to you about it, though. I feel we are bonded in some sense. Still, for months afterward, Safia would at least answer the occasional message, or I would see her on social media. But now she's gone completely dark. Maxine, I sense that Safia may be in some terrible danger. Perhaps it is to herself. Perhaps it is to others. I don't know. If I could only know that she was okay, if I could only... Excuse me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude.
Yeah, it's definitely Safi.
But I see that now. I'll be brief. Professor Caulfield, thank you for our private interaction earlier. I'm hoping that my appearance in your class can remain in private.
Okay.
Of course. You're welcome to audit my class and keep your photography to yourself. That's why you're top prof.
Okay, Safi.
See you later, Professor.
One of your students? I feel like I've met her before.
Yeah, sorry. She's going through a tough time.
Maxine, I beg you. Please tell me if you know anything about Safi.
For now, I'm gonna say I don't know anything.
sorry. I am as in the dark as you are.
She's probably going
One
to
of
be
my
pissed off at me
favorite
after.
qualities about great artists is that they are terrible liars.
Oh.
I see we are at an impasse. Perhaps in time you will learn something about Safia that you can share with me. And then you will remember that I have always supported you and your work, which I believe you will find important in the rocky times ahead. Always a pleasure to see you.
Why does that sound like a threat?
Did I just piss off my one remaining supporter in the administration? Fantastic. Ugh, I hated choosing between keeping Safi's secret or keeping Yasmin's trust.
Can I go back? Yeah, I can. Oh, what is happening there? What is happening there? Skip. Skip. Putting out fires. Skip, skip. I believe so too. Skip, skip. Better to be open?
Maybe it would be better if you were open about it. Then we could all help you with your photography.
I will consider that advice. See you later, Professor.
I saw her around campus just now. Briefly, though.
Safia's here? Now? What did she say to you?
She definitely didn't want anyone to see her. She's just sort of hiding in plain sight.
I see. Nevertheless, I am so relieved.
Please, don't let Safi know I told you.
Of course. Of course. Thank you, Maxine. You are a true friend. I will not forget it.
I like that outcome a lot better.
I hope to see you around a lot more.
That's probably going to bite me in the ass
Yasmin
later.
was distraught
But I'm going
about
to keep it
Safi.
that way.
But Safi clearly didn't want me to tell her mom. This could turn out real bad.
It could, but
Ugh, I
I'm keeping
hated
it.
choosing between keeping Safi's secret or keeping So much going on. Abraxas, whatever Fremont means, and Safi. She's back. No time to dwell on it all now. It's Amanda's open mic benefit at the Snapping Turtle tonight. Last time I left for my trip and missed it. From this point on, my reality will become completely different from the one I lived before. Hopefully, I can learn something.
Okay. Yeah, I think after this cutscene, I think I'm gonna end it there. We've established our stakes, so I think it will be good to just continue on next time.
What a beautiful voice, thank you. Next, we're gonna keep the party going with a couple of sonnets. Come on up.
This one is called Lessons in Scarcity.
Time to see if I can find any information on the fire. And enjoy the show while I'm here.
Alright, let's just have a look at the messages. I'll be around next time. Oh boy. Well, we'll be on the lookout for a person smoking. Anyways, that about wraps it up for part 1. If you've stuck around this far, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the game as much as I am right now. And hopefully we can figure out what the hell's going on together. And who started the fire. And hopefully we don't fuck everything up and kill basically all the characters. That wouldn't be good. Anyways, thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time for part 2 of Life is Strange Reunion. Goodbye now.